Welcome to the Safe Par Golf Podcast, where two average golfers talk about golf and things. I'm your host, Derek.
I'm Dominic.
We are currently on episode 90, and this is a very special episode to us. This is the Safe Par Golf Podcast 3M Open Edition. We're going to treat this episode like we are an on-air radio show rather than a podcast. With that being said, we are currently posted up at the Grand Casino Winner's Circle deck on the 12th hole at the TPC Twin Cities in Blaine, Minnesota, which will be hosting the 3M Open today. Dom, we're here.
We're here. I was here yesterday.
You were here yesterday, picked up the passes. We're all certified. Look at this. This is kind of cool. I got badges.
Wow, look at that.
Here we go. How you doing?
How are you guys?
There. Very. Nice to meet you.
Dominic. Nice to meet you.
There.
Hi, nice to meet you finally. Dominic.
Kenzel.
Nice to meet you
Want to
guys.
restart this?
No,
we're rolling.
rolling.
We're rolling. So we just hopped on the podcast. Just started it right now. You guys want something down?
Everything, all the couches are in view.
Yeah.
I already had a drink.
You grab drinks and come on over.
I already had one. It was pretty good. So I guess cat's out of the bag. We have Vibez joining us.
Vibez Golf is here. They're going to be joining us. It's a hot day. I'm kind of the weirdo. I'm drinking a hot coffee, and it's about 90 degrees here at 11 a.m., 10:30 a.m.
As we heard, I already had a drink.
Dom started early. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. So we are here.
I'm on vacation for today.
So we are here. Obviously, we are on the 12th hole, kind of right on the corner. So we get to see the 18th hole.
Yeah. So there's 12. Is that 13?
13.
And then 18. That's 12, 13, 18. The best part is we have a view of the food trucks.
We got the parlor.
That was unreal.
Parlor burgers. If you're here, make sure you hit up the parlor.
Parlors were good.
Caribou coffee, obviously, drinking that right now.
Yeah, you hot one, you sociopath.
Drinking a hot drink at 90 degree weather. But let's get right into it. So, big notable player this week is Justin Thomas. It's his first time here.
Yep, and then obviously we have defending champ Tony Finau.
Tony Finau. So we do have some notable golfers, and I'll kind of go through some of those players as well. Do you want to go like right off the bat and talk about who we want to? We picked three different choices.
So I know the easy one is I'd like to see Tony win again.
Okay.
Just because it's Tony. Tony won last year, and last year's kind of his breakout year. Is that bold to say?
Yeah, I mean, I think the last couple of years he's been really close to winning, but this is he
last year, yeah,
broke it out and then went on a tear. Back to back with Detroit, and then he went here and won here as well. So my pick though is going to be Cameron Young. He's got 14-1 odds. He played really well at the Open last week.
Yeah, that was my dark horse.
Cameron.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Cameron Cham's my dark horse. Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm also there with you. But yeah, I picked Cameron Young, 14-1 odds. I don't quote me on this. This could be his first time here, but again, he played really well at the Open. I just expect him to carry that into this week. Who do you got that you'd like to see win?
Tom Lehman's son.
Oh, I like that.
I saw that he wasn't on the odds list, and I totally blanked on his name. But I was like, that would be dope, right?
Yep, very cool hometown.
And he got the exemption.
Yep. So Tom Lehman's son obviously is playing here, which is
that's cool. Yeah,
not only Tom but his son as well. I'm going with Justin Thomas, and the reason for that is he's been struggling as of late, which is probably one of the main reasons why he's here. No disrespect to the 3M Open, obviously, but I know with the FedEx points, it's very competitive. So and
the hard part is the major season is over.
Yeah, all the majors are, so they're qualifying as far as FedEx points to get into the FedEx playoffs. So I am going to go with JT. It's going to be huge for him. If he plays really well, he'll get some more points, boost his confidence here. But not only that, I think it'd be huge for the state of Minnesota and the 3M Open to bring a big name. Obviously we had Tony Finau, who's a big name, but Justin Thomas.
I know what you're saying. Yep. It's not like no disrespect to Tony, but he's not, a Thomas, a Spieth,
right?
I
feel like he could be, but he's just not quite there yet. Right?
I feel like he's more likable.
Got to get a major. Yeah,
I feel like he's more likable than a lot of the golfers are on tour, and that's again no shots at anybody else on tour.
Especially with the full swing, everyone liked him beforehand, but I think once they saw the full swing, it just made it that much better.
Guy's a dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and then dark horse. It sounds like we both picked the same guy,
Cameron Champ.
Yeah, Cameron Champ. He's a 75-1 odds.
Well, he's won here before.
Yep.
I feel like he has the tools to do it again.
Yeah, he's got the experience. He knows the course. He hasn't been playing really good as of late. However, love to see him pull up and win. So, former major champions that have played here: Justin Thomas, Hideki Matsuyama, Stuart Sink, Jason Duffner,
Sure.
Lucas Glover, Jimmy Walker, and Gary Woodland.
No, there's a lot, and it's a good field. It should be kind of a fun week, especially for Minnesota, even though it's balls hot.
All right, we got the
What are you
Vibez
drinking?
Golf Crew here today.
Lemonade.
How you doing? Oh,
It's too early.
it's Dominic.
Let me get you.
I didn't realize what time it was, and I had a rum and Pepsi already. It's like 10 a.m.
It is warm out here, so we are on the podcast right now. The Save Par Golf Podcast. This is the Vibez Golf Crew. Yeah. First thoughts. Well, you were out last year, right?
Yeah.
You were out last year. Yep.
Yeah.
Was it a little bit warmer or same kind of condition?
It was colder last year, if I remember
We
right.
had that rainstorm
Yeah.
last year. That's what
That's
it
right.
was.
Yeah.
So like when we were here during the week, it was kind of like this. It was hot when we were here, but then towards the end of the week, the rain came through. I was going through it that day. 7-hour delay.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
See, I feel you with the pants right now. I was totally gonna go golf pants, and I was like, I don't know if I can do it.
I told Derek he could not pay me enough for pants today. So kudos to you guys.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I mean, yeah, okay. I
Looks good though. It does. Yeah.
kind of second guessing myself.
I mean, it is a good
right
fit,
now, but
but I'm like, I can't.
They do have a pro shop, or
Yeah.
the memorabilia shop, or the pro shop, so you can go grab some shorts.
okay.
Do they have shorts in there?
If they got some
Yeah,
hot shorts, I'll take it.
Probably gonna scoop something up though.
That was always noise playing the stuff at the shop.
It's like when we go to these events, for me, I always like to take something from them.
Sure.
It's always nice to look back and like, yeah, we did that. That was fun. right?
Absolutely.
So,
Right.
I do that with golf courses. I'll buy like a logo ball.
Yeah.
So like when we did our shindig stuff, we played Half Moon Bay, got a Half Moon Bay ball. We played the course like a month ago now.
Yeah, we played here. Yeah.
So I have a ball from that as well. You know, it's like
So you guys just hosted an event. Was it last week?
no, 2 days.
Saturday.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's only Tuesday today.
Yeah.
How'd the event go?
It was awesome, man. It was it was great it was our third official big tournament.
Yep.
It was our biggest one yet. And honestly, when it comes down to those, it's just that people have a good time and everybody there was just like, it's so much fun. We can't wait for the next one, things like that. But I think for me this year it was a little bit more special because like we were able to like bring in a lot of new people to be a part of it.
Sure.
So for the first few tournaments, it was a lot of the same people, which was cool, right?
Yep.
We love that because people are showing love. But this year it was just like a whole new wave of not only like players, but sponsors. And I think that was like really cool. And, you know, you guys know some of the guys that were sponsored.
Yeah.
So like shout out Odin.
actually we have our own little like 101.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jordan, shout out Big Jordan.
I'm a big floral guy. So Jordan's like, should we put them together? And I was like, can we do like a super subtle floral? And at first I've got all this hair, but on the back it's super fun. It's like a little pink flower and it says Odin Save Par. And
Okay, I like that.
yeah, no, it's super fun. We might bring these out. I don't know, just because like the cost.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
We'll see what happens. So, what do you guys have anything lined up coming up in the future for tournaments or events or?
So there's a couple of things on our side that we're getting ready to do, right? So one, it's like obviously as you guys know, the football camp has started.
Yep.
So Darius and Melvin have reported, right? Mel went to the Ravens, Darius back in in Houston.
congrats to both of them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's big, yeah.
Now our big focus is just kind of like, you know, keeping the engine present. So there's a couple of things that we're doing, some on the merch side, right? Like there's a couple of things that we want to release coming up. The biggest thing that's going to come probably in the next couple of months is that membership. And I remember on your podcast last year, we had mentioned that. So that's our focus, getting that off the ground this year. And so we have put the foundation in for that. And I think we're hoping to hopefully roll out before the end of summer. That's the goal.
Okay.
And then after that, we do have a couple more events that we're lining up. So as you guys know, we like to do a lot of community stuff, which is what has us out here today. So we got some things that we want to do with the first tee in a couple different locations that we're starting to figure out and plan through. And then the one other event is that during the bye weeks of Melbourne and Dare, we like to do something with the cities that they're in.
Sure.
So we're starting to plan through that as well.
So, how big is your guys' team?
There's 10 of us.
10. Okay, so it's all pretty deep. Okay.
Nice.
When did you guys get in town?
last night.
Yeah, last night.
Did you guys drive or did you guys fly in?
Yeah, we drove. We drove.
Because your
It's not
event
a
was out in
bad drive.
it was
In Milwaukee.
It was in Milwaukee. Yep.
It was that what 6-7 hour drive, depending on how fast we're going.
I'm
Listen, it's not that long, even if you are sprinters. But it was like 5-hour drive. 4.5.
I know, because we were talking about, I'm like, God, if I could get my Saturday off, it's like a 5-hour drive from my house to where you guys were hosting. I was like, I could make that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna attend the next event for sure without the deal.
So I didn't tell you, but Noah and I were talking. We should do like a collab event with all of us. We do it here in Minneapolis.
Yeah, we could do a battle of the.
Don't, because it's not fair. Because there's 10 of them, 10 of them, and 2 of us.
That's true.
I mean, you guys might still have a chance.
Yeah, it's bad. Are we doing handicaps or are we doing? So how was the event? Was it like a scramble event? Well, is that what you're?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably the kind of the way to go as far as growing the game and just having a good time.
Right, it's the easiest, and it kind of lets those walls down for people that do want to join the game. Like it makes it less intimidating.
I think it's the most fun for that reason.
I think especially like when you got friends who are different levels, you know what I'm saying? So now you not got one person that's stressing out, can't hit it nowhere, just fall.
It just takes the pressure off that one guy.
10 miles.
Exactly. They're always good for like one good shot, and that's fine. But as long as they somehow help out on the team.
I'm that guy. Yeah. Yeah, we were in like a 4-man scramble here.
Yeah, we played here.
And everyone I'm with, it's like Derek, 2 other guys, and they're just smoking it. I'm like,
Tom was our anchor.
I was the designated get it in the fairway guy.
Just give it to Reed. Give it to Patrick Reed to put the putt. You putt first, and then So
they sank a couple, and they're just like, "Let's go!" I'm like,
you got to play this last year, right? No,
we didn't play it last year.
But you were out here, right?
Yeah, we were out here last year. Same thing for golf for all day. And then some of us stuck around for a couple more days. But no, this course is beautiful. It really is. It was a lot of fun when we were out here last year.
We did actually. So when we were out here, we on the 18th hole, obviously the pond or the lake you should call it is like the most well known for what they've hit the most golf balls in the water
on tour. Yeah,
tour.
Right over there.
Yeah, on 18 there.
Because everybody tries to attack the hole and go over the water.
Yeah, it's a par 5. So essentially, though, me and Tom, I mean, we played well in our group, but the 2 guys that we were playing with could just hit the ball so much further. So we used their drive. I hit a good drive on fairway, but I kind of like low key wanted to actually hit one into the water just for that reason, because it's more of like a kind of a
novelty.
Yeah. I'm a part of that too.
Yeah, I know. I had to message Jordan. I was like, "There's
the worst bad shot I've ever had," but I kind of did know.
I had to message Jordan. I'm like, "There's an Odin ball in there somewhere."
Yeah,
somewhere.
So, do you guys? What's your guys' plan for the rest of the day and the rest of the week here?
So, I mean, for the rest of the day today, so we're going to be participating in Golf for All Day. Okay. I know that we have a session where we're going to be talking with, blanking on his name, from Spectrum Golf, the young kid, 13 years old, Keith Lincoln.
Let's call it Carter.
Yeah, okay. And so we're going to be meeting with him, and potentially I think Roger Steele had mentioned that he might be joining us for that too.
That'd be cool.
And then we're just going to be talking about fashion and golf and kind of our different approaches.
I love it.
And then we're participating in the Golf All Day event. So they have us going through different stations this year.
Okay.
And then afterwards, we actually got invited by Grant Thornton to a dinner tonight with Joel Damon and his caddy.
Oh, really? That's going to be awesome. You guys watch Full Swing?
Yes.
Yeah. So I say like everyone is now. I mean, I don't think
huge fan,
right? Yeah. I mean, Tony Finau obviously he won last year, which I think a lot of people would like to see him win. But Joel Damon and his caddy are like gold. Yeah, like straight up humble dudes. And
I love that they at the not to interrupt, but like at the tournament, just like okay, we're drinking.
Yeah, right. They didn't even realize
we're not
going to make it, and then he ended up making the cut. Yeah, right. Yeah, I like that.
That bond too, right? They've known each other forever. Relationship's so strong. I think that's really cool. And the other thing that it's like even recently now he's like blown up. He's like on the cover of Golf Digest too, and like all tatted up. I'm like, that's dope. Like you don't see that.
No, you don't.
I think that's so cool to see.
Where do you guys think golf is right now, as far as like from where it was 20 years ago to today?
I think golf is in a transition state. Yeah, like you see it with outside people coming in, promotion and everything. I think it's in a good stage and ready to grow and bust and expand itself. I think it just kind of that getting over the hump right now.
Sure. Mm-hmm. I think the fashion, a lot of the maybe some of the people that you would never think maybe played golf or just like even different athletes, I think that's really helped transition. DJ Khaled, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy.
Let's go golfing.
Let's go golfing.
Around like, the COVID period,
Right.
was when a lot of people had started to first kind of recognize it a little bit more.
Mhm.
I know for myself, I couldn't see anything other than golf at the time. You're not playing.
Really couldn't do anything else.
You couldn't do anything else. So I think that point is when things started to kind of, turn around for the better. So
I think even in the last 2 years, right? Like when we started, when we launched, right? I think as Ziho was saying, right after COVID hits, when like all the seeds were planted, and now you're starting to see it bloom. And it's kind of crazy to see, like, from when we were like just dabbling with the idea of what this could be, like the environment at that time seemed like very, what's happening?
Yeah.
Like
Kind of a
you're just-
trend.
You're kind of, it's like the storm is coming,
Yep,
type vibe,
exactly.
right? You don't know what's about to happen, and now you're seeing it. Now, like you just mentioned, like DJ Khaled just had that event, and the people that are attending these events, to play
Everybody
golf,
was there.
it's like crazy to see that, right? People that, and then our friends that are athletes too, that are into the game, like out in Ohio, who was that recently? It's like Joe Hayden had all his boys out,
Yeah.
and like,
Oh.
but not only the fact that Joe Hayden's golf for a while,
Yep.
he's been
Mhm.
playing for a while, but then you see where he was playing at 5 years ago to where he's at now. He was wearing like a cut off, like t-shirt,
Yep.
like this
Yeah.
swagged
Yeah.
out of his mind on a golf course. And I'm like,
Yeah, before it would be like you can't be on a golf
he was
course, and
totally-
now it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
come as you are, man. If you want to wear whatever you want to wear, that's fine, right?
I think that's
Yeah.
probably the most
Like that.
inviting
Yeah.
part. I mean, two of us have better shoes on than the rest. But like,
Yeah.
4 years ago, you would never see Jordan like golf. Your camera guys got Jordan ones on. And those are the golf specific ones. Like a couple years ago, you would
True.
never see that.
No, I love that. I agree. I think that what we talked about before, like big sneakerheads, and I think what Travis Scott now is talking. He's going to be dropping
his shoe.
But pretty soon, I think. I'm not
yeah.
gonna try.
They're saying October.
Oh, so the season will be over for us. After next.
trying to get them.
Oh, I'm definitely trying to.
I'm on I'm on the sneakers app right
So
now.
are we all the same size?
Probably not.
That means I have a chance.
Just about to drop. I'm like, I'm not even gonna try to get a collegiate.
Right.
I'm not gonna
wear it.
I'm not
It's the
close.
same thing.
I'm an
so
11.
The sneaker L's is big, and then the Masters application. I just got the L on the Masters application as well. Every year I always put in to get to the Masters.
Yeah.
And same thing. I'm like over 7.
Everyone's like, Dom, check your. I was like, I didn't even enter. Like, I forgot.
Oh yeah,
If you don't
I actually have
remind me,
I
I
get
don't
like I
do that.
recruit like my buddies to enter to other people too. I'm like, hey, dude, if you get
help me out.
yeah, exactly. All else. So
Yeah, if you don't remind me, I don't do that.
right, but no, I do think golf is in a good spot. Is this because you guys were you out in Detroit last year too as well? You're kind of all over the place.
We've
right?
been
I think
bouncing
a couple
around to different events. We didn't actually go to Rocket Mortgage last year.
Okay.
We last year we were at the Players. We kicked off the year at the Players.
That'd be cool.
We
That'd be
came
a
out
fun one.
here. This year that we've been on, like we were down in Houston for the Chevron Open for the LPGA.
Very
That was
cool.
a ton of fun. We were out there for that. And then we've done this event. I feel like we did AmFam this year was the PGA Champions. Actually,
Okay.
yesterday they posted the video where
I saw that. I'm not gonna say it, but I saw it.
Oh, is that where
And it was actually playing.
all good shots?
all good.
Oh man.
Would have taken any of
It was
those.
for the gram. That's all right.
man.
Hey, what did you say? We went crazy the second.
We went
hole.
crazy the second hole. They didn't capture that.
First hole doesn't count.
I have it on my phone.
See, that's the thing.
There you go.
They don't get the good ones, right? They got the,
Oh my god, we got so many reactions on that. Like,
where was that at?
That was in Wisconsin.
That was Wisconsin.
At University Ridge.
Yeah.
So do you guys? Are you guys? I know you originally went to Wisconsin.
Yep.
Did everyone all go to Wisconsin? Kind of how you guys all linked up?
Yeah, so we've been friends since college. We the majority of us played football there together. Minus
No way was the big
He was
running
one of
back.
us though.
Yeah,
He was definitely around us.
definitely around.
Like, he knew Jack because he knew. Who'd you know first?
Des Southward
Yeah.
was the guy I became friends with, and then he's the one that kind of brought me into that group of friends, and then we just went through college together after that.
Yeah. I remember kind of talking about that a little bit. That's really
He
cool.
was still part of the gang.
I just wasn't on the field. I was rooting though.
Yeah, still cheering.
That's
right?
important.
Going side.
Yeah.
Going side.
So are you guys originally from Wisconsin area, or are you guys
No, I'm actually from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
Columbus. I'm from Columbus.
Columbus? Okay,
Yeah.
very cool. So let's transition a little bit, talk a little football.
Oh, God.
What are we? Are you guys? What
What the predictions?
predictions this year? Did you guys watch the NFL documentary on Netflix? Did you guys get a chance to see that?
Quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
man.
I'm not
I got a chance to
watching it.
watch
Everybody
it.
keep
Wow.
I've seen 4
I
episodes.
thought it was amazing. Just telling 3 different stories. You know, you got 3 different quarterbacks and just their journey. You know, some have had some highs, some have had some lows, some have battled back, you know, or through adversity. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think with all the drama so far in the NFL year, we need like a running back.
Oh, good.
With all with all the Zoom meetings they've been having.
Yeah.
Like
Saquon just signed for a 1-year deal, I
Yep.
think.
That was
Yep,
interesting.
did.
really
Yeah, 11 year or 1 year, 11 million.
11 million with a 2 million signing bonus.
interesting.
Yeah.
So NFC prediction to AFC prediction. You're gonna put you guys on the spot.
AFC prediction. I mean,
It's tough.
obviously,
There's a lot of good teams.
There are a lot of good teams, but you know, right now, all things run through Patty Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs. NFC, still, obviously, I like the Eagles and the 49ers.
Attaboy.
Then the Vikings.
I'm a Niners guy.
I mean, you know,
You never know.
we'll see what happens.
I was having this conversation last
I
night.
will say this: watching them last year battle back from a 33-point deficit, that was actually amazing.
Against the Colts. Yeah,
Against the Colts, yeah.
that was wild.
Because nobody thought that was going to happen.
I was actually listening to a radio show this morning, and they were saying that it was actually their favorite year last year besides the '08 Vikings. Obviously, the '98 Vikings is when we missed the field goal to get in, and obviously '09 was Brett Favre era.
We don't talk about 98.
But anyway, but I mean,
We don't talk about 98.
the adversity that we actually went through. I mean, the game against Buffalo with JJ making that insane catch, the big comeback. I mean, there was just so many games that we won by, you know, a close margin. And
Right.
it was just insane. And are you guys big Packer fan? Are
I'm
you?
a diehard Packer fan,
Okay, that's-
and I love my Packers. But I'm going to say something on seeing Kirk Cousins on, which actually you guys were on the field when Kirk Cousins did us wrong at Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Is that Michigan?
We won't talk about that right now.
I mean,
But like,
way to open up.
hey, I know. I'm saying you guys were on the
Deep
field
here.
first, right? You guys were on the field first.
Yeah.
It's cool to say you
We're
played
talking-
against an NFL guy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I mean, these
Well,
guys were in the
against
league
you.
too for some
Yeah.
time.
but still, you know what I mean? Like,
I think a lot of people I'll let you finish, but I think people don't realize. I think the respect for Kirk Cousins is on a whole other level. I think you got a lot of fans. This
Yeah.
documentary.
And the funny thing is, though, it's like who paid attention. Like my wife, she likes football just because I like football. right?
sure.
But she loved watching that show because of Kirk Cousins and how
Yeah.
wholesome his family is.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
genuine, dude.
She just loved every like moment.
They need
like,
a
his
reality
wife, his
show.
kids, like everybody loved that. It was so good. And then the Coles cash. Oh my!
Apparently, he's a singer too. So
Yeah, that was pretty wild when he went out there and started. I'm like, wow, yeah, I didn't realize he was on a choir. Or, you know, Kirko changed.
theater.
Yeah, Kirko changed this week. But yeah, it's funny that his wife's like picks out his clothes for him. I'm like,
yeah.
And
you don't really. I've never even.
And he doesn't. He doesn't even think about it.
No,
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna wear that.
Would you guys allow your wife to do that?
No.
I mean,
I love
if
my
she's
wife.
I'm
dressed
not
me like
married.
this, and yeah, I don't care. Whatever.
Would you say?
I'm not married.
Oh, neither am I. I'm just saying, like,
In the
Hypothetically?
future, hypothetically, I don't know. It would kind of depend.
So
Yeah.
it depends. If she's dressed me like Kirk,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
If I look like Kirk, no.
No offense to Kirk. Kirk don't change.
But I guess if she picks out of like my clothes that I already have, yeah, go for it. Because chances are I buy stuff that I'll wear.
I don't know. It depends.
Like, are you shopping for your own wardrobe and then she picks like what you're wearing that day? That's a different story.
That's
But if
how I
you're, like
look
going
at it.
out shopping.
yeah,
for you, then
if
like,
she's going out, well, you have to understand and know my swag to,
Yeah,
Right.
to go and buy.
that's part of the whole thing, man. It's just like golf. Right? You gotta
Yeah.
look good, play good, right? So it's
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite that you'd like to see win this week at the 3M Open?
I saw that JT's here. That was dope. I was like, that's dope. JT. I like to see JT win, especially because he hasn't had that strong a year so
Right.
far.
Kind of end it with a bang.
Yeah, and it was
It's in points.
Yeah.
FedEx. And we were talking about that right when you guys were over there. I was saying the same thing. JT is one of those major, well-known names,
Yeah.
right? Won a major championship. He's been a really good golfer. I think it's great for the state of Minnesota, the 3M Open, and obviously boost his confidence. I was kind of bummed. I would have liked to see Ricky Fowler and JT kind of, because he was here last year. Ricky's been playing lights out, but I would love to see JT. How about you? Got anyone here?
Trying to. Honestly, I might have to get
Go with
JT.
Honestly, yeah.
I think Tony Finau, right? Tony Finau back to back.
Tony ran it back, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
If Tony did it again, it would be cool. It's like in full swing too, like similar to like our coach. He has that wholesome personality. Like you root for the guy.
Yeah.
You can't not root for him.
He's got like 5 kids.
Yeah,
He's like a
sure.
dad, an awesome dad, and just an absolute awesome golfer. When we were playing in this event last week, or not last week, we were playing in the tournament. It was like a couple weeks ago. Well, anyway, it's wild to see that we're on hole number. This is 12.
Yeah. So when we played, they're like, "Hey, you guys are playing from like the white or the blues."
Yep.
So we walk up here and we're like, "Oh, we're like way over there," and it's like an easy, just like little
150-yard par
Yeah.
3. So we were like almost up, kind of like where the Bell Bank Champions Club is.
The pros are playing from 220, like
224.
Yeah.
And it's like wild that these guys are just sticking it. So I actually, that was like my claim to fame hole here when we played. I actually took a dart, I put it within like a foot, and I did my job for the day. And
Out of respect, I didn't hit it.
yeah, exactly. And
Out of
that's
respect, I didn't hit
birdie.
it.
I'm happy with
Leave
it.
the
But
rest for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we finished what 12 under.
we finished
Nice.
12 under. Yeah, I don't even know who ended up winning, but
Nobody won.
yeah, I think it was just like a quick event.
Probably
for
would've been
most of the, yeah. We had a great time though. The course is awesome. Have you guys had a chance to like walk most of it?
Yeah. No, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's definitely beautiful.
18 is next.
It
I'm
is.
not gonna lie. 18
Yeah.
is a real cool hole.
It's a great
last
finishing
year,
hole.
Yeah, last year when we were actually out there watching them play. 18 is a good spot.
They put out a little party deck over there this year. It's from Stilly, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
do like vodka drinks.
Yeah, it's a
That
new-
place is gonna be popping.
They're doing like
Saturday,
live DJ.
Sunday.
I think they're doing DJ and all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff over there.
And they have like a little food truck.
Are you guys going out there? Are you going to be out here all weekend?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, but it's been a long.
Long travel.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm heading out right after this. I'm heading out to Kansas City. Like, cut once I'm out for work. So same thing. I'll be gone until Friday. So I get it to constantly going somewhere, traveling. But is there anything else that we might want to talk about that you guys can think of that's coming up? You guys have any new merch or anything else or apparel that's coming
So
up?
the Pearl's coming out soon. We're dropping a couple pieces. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
But honestly, for us, it's just like it's just staying busy now, right?
Sure.
So now we have a lot of different things. We're working with different organizations on different things. So it's just being able to manage that with our team, being able to, it's a scheduling aspect that gets difficult.
Because you guys are probably all over the place,
Yeah.
right? Too.
Mhm.
Scattered.
So who does all the taking care of the getting everyone together, managing wise,
It depends on what you mean.
the itinerary
Right.
kind
Oh,
of deal?
well, we'll put that together, and
Sure.
then usually we have like a standing meetings that we jump on and coordinate
Gotcha.
on stuff. It's we've gone a long way in 2 years,
Yeah.
which is nice to see. So like even this whole trip was pretty smooth. Like last year's trip was a little hectic, but this year everybody arrived on time. Everything was set in place for the setup that we had to do. We had like a first tee event the day before our tournament. So
So you're
we're
busy,
all-
busy.
yeah, so we were on the course.
Yeah.
We were on the course, walking the course, making sure everything was set, and then from there went straight to the golf course where we went in and got to play with some first tee kids. Like broke up our team into different
That's
groups,
exciting.
and we did a little like best ball action. It was fun.
That's still kind of upset they beat us in tic tac toe.
Yeah, they did beat us.
They
huh?
did beat
The
us.
kids did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
they-
You guys let them win.
oh,
Yeah, you didn't want to like.
If you watch the footage, we
No,
You're trying to really.
Our man David Cole said that was their favorite game to play. So I'm like, oh, they've done this a time or two. So we were coming out there cold, but shout out to those kids, man. We had so much fun.
At the end of the day, that's what it's about, right?
Yeah,
Kids,
that's what it's about.
you know.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
I
Getting them excited.
Getting that dub's probably good though too. Yeah.
that's
For the greater good.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
Did you guys pick up golf like just recently, or have you guys been playing kind of for quite a while? Or?
So for the majority of the team, it's probably been within like 2
Yeah, like when we
years.
kinda launched,
right? So it's like pretty-
2 years,
yeah.
so like very fresh. I know for me, my first experience with golf was not that.
No.
Not that good. No, back when I was a teenager, I broke my dad's driver head.
Oh no!
Yeah, just when I was trying to swing through, I was at a golf outing with them and just driving around the cart, and he wanted me to take a swing. I'm like, I don't know how to do it.
But I'll
Like,
try.
he's like, you're fine. So I go back, I swing, and then bam, smack the driver right into the ground. Broke
Oh,
it.
snapped it.
And then I just kind of looked at him. I know he laughed, but then he got pretty mad and upset. And, well, told you I didn't.
He asked
Yeah,
for
I
it.
didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't pick up a golf club for 14 years out. So
Kind of like,
traumatized.
yeah, I was
kind of
traumatized.
scarred me a little
Yeah.
bit. But hey, I'm gradually getting there.
What do you find is the thing that you enjoy most about golf since you picked it up recently?
Honestly, like for me, it's just knowing that like I do love team sports and whatnot, but it truly is an individual sport. So, it's on you to, adjust your game to get better, to grow with it. And it's always that one good shot that you hit that keeps you coming back. So
I love it.
the challenging aspect of it all actually is what keeps me coming back. And that's what I love about that.
How about you? What do you think?
Best part of me is probably two things: hanging out with the guys, and then like the challenge of actually playing golf, the consistency and precision it takes to actually try to be good every swing. Like me putting together 2 good hits in a row, I'll be like, okay, let's go 3 good, and then it's kind of I feel a rhythm. Like if it's a day that I'm hitting good, I'll hit good. Then the next day, I don't know what the difference is, but the ball will be scrambling. Yeah. So I think it's that challenge to find that consistent level, especially as an athlete, somebody who play and knows what it takes. You know what I'm saying? It's consistently good. I think it's the challenge of doing that in another sport.
So you guys are obviously athletes. I think from somebody just being a spectator watching the game of golf, I got to say it's probably the easiest looking game to play, right? I think just watching it from the sidelines.
Ball doesn't move.
Yeah,
do anything.
So now, as being athletes, where would you rank golf as being like as far as like the toughest sports? Like, where would you put that? Because I know like the football is physics. There's a lot of physicality,
and that's what I would say. It's the strain is a different type of thing. Physicality in football is very important, and where so is golf is more like the mental is way like the room for error as a tight end. I think like the steps and everything is bigger. You can make up for a lot of things with just effort. Sure, finishing to the whistle and stuff like that. Whereas in golf, like so you're lining up beforehand. Once you get in your motion, if you're off, you're just off. So making up for stuff is really it's less room for error because you think, especially with the angles of golf, just mathematically, if you hit something slightly to the left off the tee, by the time it gets to where it's landing, it's
the room for error is very, very small.
Yeah, I'll hit shots and afterwards I'll look at Derek. I'll be like, I was not comfortable at all. Like as soon as I go back, I'm like, this is not going to be good. But like if I stop, I'm going to get in my head. I've had moments like that. It's the most frustrating part. Yeah.
Actually, I'd say, funny part was when we golfed before the tournament that morning. So a couple of guys went out before the tournament and caught 9. Male lined up and he wasn't comfortable at the thing. He lined up, said it so. Then he walks back like, one of y'all go first. I think, but like that part of it, actually just ain't comfortable in doing everything.
But yeah, I'd say from a technique standpoint, it's probably in top 3 would be, the hardest to come out. There's just so many nuances and things that you have to do in order to have a good swing. Basically, I'd say
I think it has the biggest learning curve.
Sure.
Yes.
Like actually learning, like if you're new to a sport, golf would probably be the hardest one.
That's it's a good point. I will say too, don't you think like the PGA Tour, obviously you play 4 rounds if you make the cut, right? Mm-hmm. But you don't think about all the time and preparation. They're out there right now hitting golf balls for hours on end. And then not only that, they're walking the course. So like they're not doing a lot of running, obviously, like you would do in basketball, football, soccer, or anything like that. But you are putting a lot of miles. I think they say like typically 5 to 7 miles per round is what they'll walk. And then again, it doesn't, you think about most average people won't think of the input that they have to do playing golf just to even get out there in the full round, which I think is sometimes I'll be hitting I'll hit an 18 and my neck and my back are sore afterwards, let alone playing,
Man, that was we had a chance to play at Sand Valley last.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Shout out to Michael Kaiser and those guys, but just walking up and down the course.
There's no carts out there, right? It's all walking.
No carts, all walking.
How many holes do we play?
Played 63 holes.
Yeah,
the last one was 17.
That place looks like heaven, man. That looks awesome.
No, it was so much fun, but by the end of it, my ribs, my shoulder, my back, everything was sore.
I know.
Yeah, you felt it.
We played Half Moon Bay and we played the ocean course. And of course, I'm not a morning person if nobody's aware of that. I hate it. And Derek's like, hey, the tee time's at like 8.
Oh yeah, I love early morning.
And we had to leave an hour to get there before. And I'm like, I am not having a good time. Of course, we stayed out the night before.
Oh,
Oh,
It was a
So-
great
hey,
time.
that'll do it. To
So
That'll
there's
do it
one
to
hole
me.
that I vividly remember because there's one of the holes where it's like the cart cuts out. So I had to go down this big ass hill, hit my shot, go up the big ass hill, over the green. I was just like, I'm done. Went back, took a nap.
Dom's not a morning guy.
Yeah.
I love early morning too.
Everyone's like, hey, let's go for lunch. Let's go do this. I'm like,
Dude, I
bring me home.
I definitely
go either way.
I took a nap.
What's that?
I definitely prefer to tee off in the morning.
See, yeah. So, I mean, it's like if you're playing early morning, you can, especially like this time of year. It's so hot, it's so hot. We booked a trip out to Scottsdale a few years back, and we did it in August. I'm like, why is it so cheap? I found out why it's so cheap.
Yeah.
It's 120 degrees.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so hot, but we played 36 holes a day, and it was.
is that heat?
Yeah, it was wild.
I wasn't
You have to
invited.
be- you had-
Grinding.
well,
I wasn't invited. That's
well,
why.
because he's not a morning person, so
Yeah.
that was the main reason. I knew he would hate it. Like, we wouldn't have been friends probably.
I wasn't thrilled to wake up this morning either.
Golf I
Oh,
will
my
wake up
gosh.
for though. I'll say that.
What's
Like,
that?
I'm not a big morning guy, but I will wake up for golf.
It's that like I got to figure out what I'm gonna wear the night before. Kind of like it's like you're kind of like going back to school. Like when you're
right. Gotta lay up my shoes, get a
Exactly.
shirt.
There you go.
I remember everybody found out real quick because I was in the morning. Everyone's staring at me. I got my hood up. They're just like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Don't talk to me. Give me an hour. Let the Red Bull hit. Just give me an hour." Slept on the way there, and then I was good to go.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I mean, I get that. For me, it doesn't really matter.
No.
What time? Yeah. I mean, I gotta wake up. Gotta wake up.
Did we go out that night too? Was that the night I blacked out?
Sure. I stayed pretty sober for the most part. I had the one night we drank. That was
We had like a so I bought a
I was so
margarita.
drunk I couldn't remember. You remember?
I bought a margarita, and then everyone else is just like, "Dom, you're not paying for another drink." I was like, "I like tonight."
Look, for the record though, Dom doesn't really drink. So like we were on a full on vacation. So like we were
I was
there
on
for a while.
vacation.
So like he was
Yeah.
straight up on vacation mode. He had a great time, and Dom, like I said, Dom doesn't really drink.
Our
So, like,
entire Airbnb were like social media people,
yeah,
Okay. I got
so they're just like, "Dom, keep drinking
Yeah.
these," and I'm like,
it was actually pretty.
What are
sad. It was
these?
pretty sad. We had like a
Okay.
full. We had a full fridge of like high noons, like a bunch of beer. I mean, like just donated to the
That sounds like a
Airbnb.
good time.
"We
yeah,
could drink it.
yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah.
leave it."
Oh,
We ended up just,
leaving
Yeah.
we just ended up leaving it for the Airbnb. It's like they should get like a refund back. you know?
Yeah, I think they rated it pretty good.
We appreciate you guys hopping on, man.
Yeah.
This has been awesome. We should definitely try to get some sort of round of golf in, and maybe we can go out somewhere, get everyone together, and do another podcast.
Yeah.
Get everyone on. Get everyone on.
Yeah, no, we'd love to.
Awesome.
Appreciate you,
That'd be
boy.
fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thank
you
so
guys.
much.
It was
Thanks for
fun.
having us.
having us.
I was talking about how like you're wearing pants and I'm drinking a hot coffee, so we're even, right? I know. Like,
I know, like mine's ice, and he's like, "Yeah, mine's hot."
yeah, nice to meet you.
A hot coffee? Oh no, I don't drink coffee at all. No,
That's a
just when I wake up,
You're just
either take a shower or brush my teeth, wash my face.
A lot of times, like a cold
Yeah.
face wash would just wake people up that way.
I got you. I normally use
Yeah.
like I eat like an apple, which they say is like this is like equivalent to like 1 cup of coffee. So I had one of those, but I still had a coffee, obviously, as you can see. So I'm like doubled up the caffeine.
I suck at eating breakfast. Like
I can't eat it.
You
Yeah.
know?
Then
I didn't have it
there's
today.
sometimes where I like look for eat. As long as I'm drinking water, when I'm like, all right, it is what it is.
I love
Then halfway throughout the day, my stomach
Start gurgling. You're mad at you.
like, I guess I gotta go find some.
Well, it's great. Too.
Yeah,
Man, that was awesome. Yeah, you guys have fun.
Definitely have to get around.
Sure,
it.
absolutely.
It'd be so much fun. You'll see how much smack talking we should.
Oh, I love it. I love this.
I mean, we're competitive too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just don't know how to talk smack. Though. I can't
You
back
can
it
teach
up.
him on the course.
I can't back it up. That's not hard.
That's
Hey, shoot, I talked a bunch of shit and I still messed up. Man. But thank you guys.
Yeah,
thanks so much, guys.
Thanks for coming,
Nice to
guys.
meet you guys.
Sure. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah. All right, now I got to get back to the grind. I got to switch the microphone. Back to that.
All right. That was fantastic.
That was cool.
Appreciate the Vibez Golf Crew, man. That
You know
was
what?
fantastic.
I didn't want to point it out. That's our first live guest here.
It is.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. I had a blast. I can't wait for this one to release. Can't wait to listen to it.
Are you wanting me to put it early?
I think we should try to put it earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna
You're
put Dom
killing
down.
me.
Put Dom to work late. And he's
Killing
gonna-
me.
You know, you already did a really good job of getting everything set up. The station that we're at,
Dude, look at my camera.
Yeah.
Not that the people can see it, but like,
it's set
look
up.
how pretty it is.
We're looking good. I did want to say that there was 4 spots. There were 69 players that were competing.
Nice.
Yes, 69 players competing for a spot at the 3M Open. So there were 69 qualifiers. That was at the Victory Links Golf Course, and one of the guys actually made history. He ended up shooting a course record of 60 and holed out on hole number 18 from 128 yards for an eagle. So pretty impressive shot.
Is that the one where he hits the pin?
I don't know. I didn't see the video, but
There's one where he hits the pin too.
Yeah. And 18 is kind of a tough little hole.
That's loud, but I kind of want one.
So anyway, Daniel Gale set the record at Victory Links, shooting a 60. He qualified. If I do apologize for butchering his names, Kyoto Onishi, he qualified. Alex Gauger and Noah Hoffman. They all earned a spot at the 3M Open. So that should be one of our. We should pick Daniel Gale as our dark horse. Not even on the thing, but he.
No, I already
We got a
picked.
Cameron Chan.
Yeah.
Both picked him. So,
It is on wax, as people say.
so a couple of notable former major champions. Dom, can you name some? There's
Cameron Champ won.
I said major champs, but yeah, no, we'll do.
Oh,
no, no,
I thought you meant
yeah, 3M Open champions. Can you name them?
3M Open champions or major champions?
No, 3M Open champions. Guys have won here.
There's Cameron Champ.
Yep.
The hard one is Michael.
Hold on. What year did Cameron Champ win?
I don't know.
2021. Okay.
Okay. And then it was it Michael Thompson? Thompson?
Thompson, attaboy.
I know it started with the T, Mike
Yep.
T.
Mike Thompson.
And then it was obviously last year was Tony.
Yep.
Can't name the last guy.
You would know him. He's got
Oh, he's the
funky swing.
funky swing
Yeah,
wolf.
Matthew Wolf.
Wolfie.
Yep. So those are the 4.
That's right, because
previous
he named
winners.
his head cover Blaine. Because this was his first win.
Yes, it was his first name.
So he named his Husky head cover Blaine.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dropping some facts on
Look at
us.
that. It's the alcohol.
Former major champions that have played here is Justin Thomas, Hideki Matsuyama, Stuart Singh, Jason Duffer, Lucas Glover, Jimmy. I think I already mentioned this.
I followed Hideki around one of the times I was here.
Did you?
Yeah. Like during one of the practice rounds I came and followed him.
You know who we should have talked about if it should have won is Joel Damon, right? There
We
you go.
kind of talked about
We did
him.
talk about it a little bit.
I feel like he would have been like the easy answer though.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I thought it'd be cool for Tom Lehman's kid.
Yep.
Or, whoever to win. So that's my phone.
It's your phone. This has been actually pretty cool.
There's also a clock right there
I
in the
didn't
corner.
realize it. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. And there's one right over here too, somewhere.
I don't know where it is on yours.
Yeah, I don't know where. Is there anything else you want to talk about that we can think of? I actually want to give a huge shout out to Mike Welsh. Huge shout out to all the 3M Open.
Yeah, we've been working with Mike Welch. Haley Williams
Yep.
she's kind of our main contact.
Yeah, thank you for
Lee Patterson for teaching us how to get the media passes.
yeah, I mean, everything here just ran so smoothly. We appreciate everyone, all the volunteers.
Yeah. I do want to talk about, do we talk about the food trucks?
I kind of mentioned it, but we can go over it again.
So
'cause I
we
just
have
really quick.
we have the nicest view of the food trucks, and I'm very happy we can't smell them because I'd be very upset. Yeah. So like we got Parlor over there, they do burgers that we just like loved.
Yep.
Red Savoy, they do pizza. I had their breakfast pizza when we did the media stuff.
Yeah, and I had their pepperoni. It was really good.
Rusty Taco. Honestly, as long as it has taco in the name, I'll probably be there.
Agree, same. But I don't-
Then obviously we got Caribou, which is like the Minnesota local coffee, unless you're Derek and you go to Starbucks.
Yep, but I am shout out Caribou on a hot drink, which again, is kind of a
Sociopath.
psycho. So whatever, but it tastes good, so that's all that matters. No, we have a stellar view. If you are coming out here, obviously there's a bunch of different exhibits that you can tour. We kind of walk through one of the exhibits.
We did the fan hub.
We did the fan hub, but make sure to go out there. They have the
We did the little remote control golf ball.
yes,
I didn't want to say it and be wrong, but it didn't Josh Mayer.
yes,
do-
yep. He did. I think you should get him on like Amazon. I think
He
it's
did like
sold
the
out for a
little
while.
prank. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe he did. I know he used one to do a putting competition or
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, so that was actually really cool. It's kind of like on an iPad. You can kind of control the golf ball. They have all sorts of cool different exhibits out here. Make sure that you guys are staying hydrated. It's going to be really hot, obviously, for anyone who's out of town that's coming to this event. That bag is annoying.
I know. There's two of them.
That's extremely annoying. They wrap the TVs, so they're just blowing like crazy.
Yeah, we're here on Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesday. So if you're listening to this, hopefully we'll be able to hear it by Thursday or Friday. Thursday, maybe.
I get up at Thursday.
Yeah. Just so it's like opening on the event. But yeah, there's plenty of different exhibits to tour out here. Make sure you walk it. There's plenty of shade, so stay cool. Grab some drinks. Grab some food.
Sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Especially if you're me.
That. Yep.
I think I already burned.
A little bit looks like it.
God.
We're in the shade, which is crazy.
Well, I was here yesterday in the sun, though.
That's true.
You know.
This has been an absolute kind of, I don't want to say dream come true, but kind of pretty cool. Like, this is something that we've always like.
We talked about it last year,
and it's cool that it's surreal. It's actually happening. So we appreciate everyone that's allowed us to do this. That's a great episode.
It's weird having a camera.
It is. But it's kind of cool to see. Like, I feel like it's like a radio show today, not a podcast.
Yeah, I'm happy we're not here all day.
Yeah,
because I'd get annoyed, and then
because there's gonna be a lot of people probably rolling in eventually. Not a lot, because
probably not today.
Still, like, there's people walking around over here earlier. So, no, I think that's all that I have.
Then like my ADD's just going nuts.
We pretty much nailed everything that I had listed on my deal here. So we'll see what happens. But and then if you are looking to see a good view at hole number 12 and kind of you'll see the green side on 12.
So on the right hand side of where we are, we kind of commandeered the couch area.
DJ Couch. So
taking over. We got the green to hole 12 right there.
Yep.
So you can watch the balls come in. 13, you can watch the entire hole. 18, you can kind of see like where the water starts.
Yeah, you can't really see too much where you can see them obviously walking or teeing up. You can see them teeing up, but that's about.
Can you? Way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of hard, but no. Super excited for this to release, and yeah.
Hopefully they invite us back.
Yeah, let's hope
that'd be cool.
Get next year too, and we can make it even bigger and better. Get a bunch of different guests on it.
Yeah, if we can plan far enough ahead.
Yep. So,
or they'll let us play in the pro-am.
There we go.
Or like some kind of celebrity event.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. It'd been cool to have like the St. Andre guys on.
I know. I didn't realize that they were going to be out here.
Yeah.
The lady's from here.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't know her name, but she's from here.
Yeah, I love those.
She's a local.
Love that crew. No, thanks.
For that reason alone.
We got to make it happen next year. All right. So let's say we're going to go JT, go Cameron Champ, or go Cameron Young for me.
Tony, Cameron Champ, Layman's kid.
All right, let's go.
I can't remember his name, but go Layman's kid.
We're signing off. Thanks so much.